Hey guys, stopping today. I want to make a quick video, and I've purchased 4 trimmers for $10. So 3 of them I was able to fix. The 4th one was a Poulan Pro SM132 straight shaft, which it looks kind of like this style, the 31 cc's, but I didn't feel like the trigger was kind of broken. It was broken, and I couldn't fix it, and carburetor, I just junked it because I've worked on one of those before, and those things are so painful to work on. It's not even funny. So we're down to 3 trimmers for $10. What I did is I have the parts for it, which I have in envelopes. Yes, envelopes. It's to sell on eBay. I sold one already for $6. So we're down to $4 for all these trimmers. This one is a Bohlins BL110 25cc that you see in Home Depot. These are all curved shafts. 2010, runs good. All I had to do is, I won't show you starting it because I make separate videos, but it's primer bulb replacement, fuel line replacement, carburetor adjustment. So yes, it's kind of rusted because the guy left it outside in the sun to tan. This one just needed the fuel lines and a primer bulb. I switched I'll show you up there. This one, same thing, fuel lines and primer bulb. The only problem with this one, alright. I swapped the 2 guards on this one, so this one has a better guard, because this one I'm selling for 40, this one's 30, this I'm not selling. I'll tell you why in a second. Next one we have a Bohlins BL100, which is this engine, upside down style engine. You know how the gas tank's up here, and then the spark plug would be here, but it's down there. I call it an upside down engine. This is a 40-to-1. As are all Bohlins, but I'm able to run 50-to-1 somehow because I use synthetic oil. So that's good for it. And I taped up this. It runs decent. I mean, it's kind of, the bump head doesn't work and it's been cracked, so it does run and starts pretty easy. That was kind of a temperamental one, and it was so leaking, but I got the right fuel line configuration and it runs good. So this was not bad. It doesn't leak gas like it was. It'll have good compression. Next up is this Weed Eater Federlite, which is from 2003, I estimate. It only has 1 adjustment screw in the carburetor, minus the idle. This one, unfortunately, this one runs the best out of them. Why is unfortunately? The trigger broke. So you rev it, you use this on the carburetor. You just go like that. That's how I use it. I'm gonna keep this one. It's not sellable, but it runs really good, like really smooth. This is something I'm gonna need to keep for my neighbor. And this is an 18cc. That's right. It's light, but it's an 18cc. That means it only has 1 string at the end. No cap. 1 string at the end. Not 2, no dual. Look. Nope. Just 1. The bump head does work though. But so these all are, it's a good deal for $10. I ended up good. I gotta sell 2 of them. The guy just bullshitting me with that one. He just does it. He's like, oh, it's gonna come right now. And then he's like, hey, I asked him, hey, do you wanna come right now? And he's like, exactly. He didn't answer. He looked at my comment, but he didn't answer it, which pissed me off. But that's how some people are. They're very temperamental. These 2 have direct drive shafts, as you can see. I spin it. You hear it? That means I'm spinning it. I could almost start it with this, no caps. Same thing here. This is a direct drive, no clutch. This one has a clutch. That's clutched. So yeah. Overall, very good results for $10. If it was just 1 for 10, I'd be kind of, maybe I'll attempt it. 4 for 10, yes, I'll definitely pick up 4 weed whackers for $10 and do what $2 repairs was. I have all the Sutter equipment, which I have videos on. All of this has videos. except for that. Then that. Those I'm gonna make the video for. That's I also got that hedge trimmer for free from Stihl. And this, I'll give you a spoiler, I picked this up for $20. It's a Stihl BG75. But what's good, it came with the vacuum attachments in brand new condition, which I already used this thing. It's doesn't run good. So I ordered a carburetor kit because you cannot adjust the H screw on this, unfortunately. There's only an L and a HL, or LA, it says LA. Good thing about this, comes with the Elastistarter OEM handle, which I do like the way it pulls. Unlike that one, which has been replaced with some kind of Tecumseh handle that's also on my Lawn Boy. So maybe it's a Lawn Boy handle. I don't know where that guy got that from, but. So yeah, I've already have a video on this one starting. I'm gonna make 2 of them for these. This one, I made that because that guy wants to come get it really quick. But this, I'll make next. This one, I like this trimmer. Just I could replace this trigger for 20 bucks. I know I can. The assembly's for sale, but I really don't feel like it. For $20 for a trimmer that'll get me $20? I don't know about that. Or $30? I don't really know about that, honestly. I tried fixing it. I tried jury rigging it. Yeah, it didn't work. So, using the carburetor, using this, it is on the carburetor. I said stay tuned for this one where I will clean the carburetor. Well, I already did clean it, but it needs a new diaphragm, metering diaphragm, and then probably that's what we'll need. Because I used the original diaphragm, then I had the old carburetor from this one. I took the diaphragm out of that and put it in here. That didn't help it really. I put a new diaphragm and it started, then it will never start back up again. The new diaphragm was not the correct one. It was for a Walbro carburetor, and this is a Zama, so probably that's not a good idea. So that didn't work. If that doesn't work, I will rebuild the whole carburetor because it is a whole rebuild kit. This so stay tuned for that. This was a good find. It's in good shape. I just used it a little bit to vacuum the leaves in my bag, and it's still in good shape. I mean, you wouldn't know this is a 25-year-old leaf blower if you looked at it, but it almost is 2025. This is considered commercial grade, and this is, by the way, an accessory to vacuum leaves. It's not mandatory for it to run. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is Tough, and I have to go.